Hi, I'm Gigio K9, and I'm the managing partner of Shankar 9 & Co. and an attorney here. I want to talk to you about incorporating your business in New York and New Jersey. I receive so many inquiries about starting a business, and people really don't know what type of business they want to form. At a very high level, it's a fairly effortless process. You have to file a certificate of formation in the state, you got to get a business ID, and then subsequently you get a federal tax ID number. But it's just not that simple. You really need to understand what type of business you're going to run, what your long-term objectives are, and what your tax implications will be. With respect to your tax implications, you've heard of the S Corporation or LLC, and many people will say, oh, if you're starting a new business, just start an LLC. Yes, that may be true, but it's not true for all companies. For example, if you are a company that plans to be around for a long time or intake some venture capital funds or restructure, an LLC may not be your best bet. You may want to go with a C Corporation. A LLC and S Corporation is essentially a pass-through entity. And what does that mean? A pass-through entity passes your taxes through the company to your personal return. So the deductions of the company are the deductions of your person. Whereas a C Corporation, you'll get taxed at whatever the corporate tax rate is, and then subsequently you have to derive income as a W-2 employee or a distribution to your personal, and you get taxed a second time, so it's called double taxation. Yes, that doesn't sound too great, but in the event that you are looking for VC funds or you're looking to restructure in the long term, it may be a good bet. Also, when you're forming a LLC in the state of New Jersey, there is no publication requirement. It's fairly simple, a painless process. But if you're doing it in New York, it's a pretty archaic process and they require publication. And what does that mean? That means that subsequent to filing your certificate of formation or articles of organization with the state, you need to publish your certificate of formation with the newspaper designated by the county clerk's office for 6 weeks in a daily paper and 6 weeks in a weekly paper. Subsequent to that, you have to file a certificate of publication with the state. In New York, it's a very expensive process to file an LLC because of this publication requirement. The publication requirement is even more expensive if you go lower down in the state, meaning in New York County, Westchester County, Queens County, Bronx County, Brooklyn, and Kings County. You're going to be paying an arm and a leg because these newspapers are charging you at premium rate. But there is a way around it. And so if you wish to speak to me or speak to another lawyer, I highly suggest it to really understand what type of business do you want to form, really understand your long-term objectives, and help you avoid problems going down the road.